Good morning once again. This is attorney Gurpatwan Singh Bhanu, and I represent the plaintiffs, that is American Justice Center, and the named plaintiffs who were the victims of the genocide violence of 2002 under the leadership of Narendra Modi, who was the Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat at that time and the Prime Minister of India at this time. So summons has been issued. We will be discussing the next steps which we are taking to serve him in the coming days. Since he has public engagements throughout Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so we have hired 3 different process service companies so that we can serve the summons of the court to him. Regarding the immunity, that question we will discuss. We see that as a Prime Minister, he will be immune from the acts which he has committed as the Prime Minister. But this particular act or omission which he did in 2002, genocidal violence against the Muslim community, he is not immune from the acts which he did as the Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat. So the next question is serving. There are multiple ways to serve him. As the time is going to come, we will keep you guys updated. And as I mentioned, we are keeping it open to the American values and to the American public. Serve him and get $10,000.
Matthew Pennington from AP.
Yes.
If you hired 3 companies to try and serve the summons on him, why are you also offering this award? Are you saying that any private citizen can make a copy of the summons and try and serve it to him?
Yes, that's what we are doing, because we want to raise an awareness among the American public that this is an individual who is coming over here covering his face as a head of the state, but look behind that real face. We wanted to raise this awareness to the Americans and the American values that the human rights violators, you cannot host them, you cannot trade business with them, because this is not an American value. We want to take it to the public that let's challenge it, let's serve him, and just you should be aware that he is with one of us right now.
Do you see any prospect at all that he could appear in a U.S. court in connection with this case?
With regard to the service, you had asked that what are the prospects of members of public serving Narendra Modi. The service in this lawsuit is being governed under the New York state laws, not the federal rules. And the New York state law provides that the service can be accomplished from a distance, which means that you could serve somebody even from 10 feet and throw the papers right across to him, close to him. So that is why we are hoping that while Modi will be attending events at Ground Zero and Grand Central and Madison Square Garden, we are approaching to the public that members of the public, somebody could print it out from our website or AJC's website, take it with him, and if he sees Modi 10 feet or 15 feet away, he could just flip them across to him and the service will be accomplished.
Has your law firm been involved in other cases brought against heads of state before?
Hi, my name is Salman Yunus, and I work in the research and litigation in the cases related to ATS and TVPA, Alien Tort Claims and Torture Victim Protection Act. I work with Panunda firm, particularly in this area. Yes, our law firm actually, not our law firm, but Mr. Panoon has been the legal advisor to another organization, Six for Justice, and Six for Justice has filed cases under ATS and TVPA against ex-Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, and other notable officials from India like Chief Minister of Punjab, Prakash Singh Badal, head of Congress Party, Sonia Gandhi. So we have been involved in litigation before.
Do you mind saying what happened with those cases regarding Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi?
Actually, the case against Manmohan Singh, and I'm glad that you brought it up, that case is still pending before the Federal District Court in Washington, D.C., and one of the important points in that case that has been decided is that the presiding judge has ruled that Manmohan Singh is not immune from the acts that he committed as Finance Minister of India. And the judge clearly ruled that the immunity extends only to the actions committed as head of the country and not to the actions that are committed as a finance minister or any lower position. So that applies to Narendra Modi, as Mr. Khanun said earlier, that the acts that he committed and the one that we alleged in the complaint are the ones that he committed as a chief minister, not as a prime minister.
Thank you all for attending, and we really appreciate you taking time and going over this issue. Thank you very much again.